Hello, welcome to another edition of the tutorial. Today I want to add some elements to the house. I don't know, I may be working with the exterior and the interior. Um, I'm going to merge some files. I have these already. I think I want to bring in a satellite dish and air conditioning unit. I have some of this in an old job, but if you want to get access to this, you can get them from 3dskyfree.net. 3dskyfree, either 3dskyfree.net or 3dskyfree.com. Just search for what you're looking for. Some you'll get, some you won't. All right. It's faster when you bring in resources to add to your 3D scene, because if you were to model them, except the client is really paying you well, it's going to take a while. And the central idea behind all this, they don't necessarily, they just add beauty to your architecture, all right, to your architectural drawing. They just make it more pleasing to the eyes. It doesn't necessarily mean that a civil engineer or anybody who needs your sorry anybody who needs your design needs to see those elements there. No, all right, they just help to make your design more pleasing, and could also inform, say, the exterior decorator or the interior decorator in future how to place certain elements in the space. So that's why we're bringing this in. So this is an outdoor unit, an air conditioner outdoor unit. F for front view. Let's bring it up here. There it is. Top view. Let's move it this way. So I'm going to take another one this way. I'm going to rotate 90 degrees. I'm going to rotate. Okay, it's on 90 right. Let's do 0. And I'm going to bring it here. And I'll go to the back view. I don't have a shortcut for my back view. My back view is just back view. So this is a toilet, so we can have an air conditioning unit here. We can have one here. So to be sure that it's touching the wall, let's go to the right view. Right view. You can see it's not touching the wall yet. So it's going this way. Yes, now it's touching the wall. The black you see here is the hanger. That's what hangs the air conditioning unit. So back view again. We have one there, and we can have another one here, provided it will not interfere with, say, the TV console. So you know what? I think I'm going to move it 90. I'm going to move it here. Top view. Then move it. Left view. It has to be somewhere where there is no okay. No, Control Z. Top view. Then let's do where are we now? No. Oh, this is the one we're trying to move. Okay. Now I understand. So left view now. Yes, we can have one here. Then let's copy the height. Control A, C, the height above ground now. I want all of them to have the same height above ground. Control A, V. Then let's press right view. Okay, now this is too low because because it's affecting the window. So let's just place it above the window. Let's see, Control A, Control C. Can we have these values here? I doubt it. Control A, Control V. Go. No, we cannot because of the roof. You can see. So this one would have to be taller than the rest. Alright, that works. Or if we desperately needed it to be the same height, then we would have to put it somewhere here. I suppose we could do that if there is enough space. Yes, I think there is. So Control A, Control V. Oh, sorry. This is, I have to copy this height. Control A, Control C, Control A, Control V, enter. So they all have the same height. Now let's go to the left view. Control A, Control V, enter. Yes. So we want for the bedrooms as well. Let's drag this down. Okay. And here, press the head view. There it is. So we have a unit for that room. Then we have another room at the back. So let's click the back view. Let's Control A, Control C, Control A, Control C. Then go to the back view. Then let's take this. Shift and drag. Then Control A, Control V, enter. So this is for the back room. So this one, this AC unit would serve this room, then this would serve another room. I don't know, I think those are the only two rooms we have there. Everything that's left, we have the staircase and this. Let me click the right view. This, okay, camera view. So these are the AC units. So do we have here, this one will serve all of this place. This one would serve all of the space. Now there are two. This one would serve the staircase and what have you. So you have one, you have two at the back here, you have two here, 5 air conditioning units, and I think that's more than enough for this small house. It works. We don't have furniture here. We have lighting. We have lighting for the living area, which is the top floor. There's lighting there already. I've rendered that. I've tested it. It works. So let me see if I can bring in a satellite dish. I think I have it. I'm not sure if I have it here. I think I do. Let me try. No, I don't think I have it. I don't have it here. Okay, let me see. Where can I get it? Copy, go to File, Import, Merge, 3D Designs, 3D Designs file, March 20. Mansion. Where is it? Yeah, I think this one. Let me see if I have it here. Sorry about that. I'm trying to read a 3D file from a hard drive. Let me see if I'll get what I'm looking for here. Doesn't look like it. I don't have it. No. Okay. So file, import, merge. I have them already, so there's no point trying to recreate them. I'm reading another file now. I have a couple of 3D. Before I started tutorials, I had done so many. I'd worked on so many 3D building projects, so I'm just trying to pull off some of the resources I have already instead of trying to draw them all over again. Let's see. Yes, I think this is it. Top view. Is this what I'm looking for? No, this is not what I'm looking for. File, import, merge. Ordinarily, what I'm supposed to do is open the job and let me see. File, open, save this, open the job, check the file, resave the entities I want to use, and let's see. Let's open this one. Then I'll select all the elements I think I want to bring into this space. All right, give them a name that I'll remember, and then I'll match them. This is going to take a while to open because it's a couple of buildings in one. It's a mini estate, and I had to design more than one building. All right, couple of buildings. So each of the buildings have resources, so it's going to take a while to open. But I just need certain elements. I need certain exterior elements that I think I can use to embellish this new job. So that's what I'm trying to look for. Instead of going to say pull them off 3dskyfree.net all over again, since I have them in my existing 3D files, I just thought it was okay to bring them in. So just bear with me. I don't have a video editor yet, so I don't have the skills to. Sorry, I do have the skills. I can't edit the video. Naturally, I'm not supposed to show this part and just skip to what I'm doing, but I don't have an editor on this computer yet to cut the video into just bits and pieces and then stitch them together. So just bear with me. Close. I'll show you what I'm trying to copy. I hope I have it in this particular 3D file. Okay, this is another 3D project. Totally different 3D project. You can see there are 3 houses. This is one house, there's another house, and this is another. So I want to check if I have what I'm looking for. Okay, that's it. This is what I'm trying to get. This one. Yes, apparently, let me see. When I delete this, everything goes. So I think I have it, and I have the name it should be. Okay, yes, the show one. Alright, so do I need anything else? Let me see. Top view. Select everything. That's what I'm trying to extract. A water tank. We've designed a new water tank. So these are motorcycles. I don't think we need those. What else do we need here? Nothing per se. So let's go to the file we're working on. Don't save. Open. If I can't find it now, I'm just going to scrap and move on to working on something else within this tutorial. But in the early part, we brought in air conditioning units. I also have the indoor air conditioning units, which I would use to design the interior space. I'm going to try and bring in furniture from that particular project. It's going to make the job heavy, but that's about how. So import merge. Let me see documents, library, documents. Where did I save it? Okay, let's go to here. February 6th. I apologize, I've taken so much of your time. I'm so sorry. I'm still here, the file is quite heavy. There are some of my 3D projects that have hundreds of elements. Right? Just now, we've just added 5 air conditioning units. Now, each of the air conditioning units are groups of so many um, 3D objects created, stitched to one another. So, just like that, you might have brought in maybe 100 new elements. So, as you increase, as you add elements to your 3D space, the files get heavier. This is what I'm trying to get. I hope this is it. Okay. Yes, that's it. Now, this is a satellite dish. This is a satellite dish. Now, in our part of the world, this is a DSTV satellite dish, and this would naturally face east. Now, if for any reason you know um, where you have as eastward in your design, then you just position this there. So let me just select the back view. Going to move it this way. I want to position, if I see it's going to affect, let me see, good. So now I have to bring it here. Let me hide the roof, hide selection. Is this the house? Hide the ceiling, hide selection. So this is the body of the house. I'm going to tilt it away from the mast, yes. So it's something like this. In real life scenarios, if for any reason you needed to establish where east was in your design, then you would. But in this case, I'm not. Alright, I'm just doing this for aesthetic purposes. So, yes, so there it is. On hide all, right click on hide all. So we have added air conditioning units, a satellite dish. I think we're good for the outside of the house. I think we are good. So now let's start working on the living space. Height selection, file, import, merge. Now what I'm about to bring in, it's quite heavy, so it's going to take a while for it to load. I'll have to bring everything in and drag everything to one spot, stick it with the lights. Um, no, it's going to be hard. Did I just all and do okay? auto rename. Auto rename. I have to drag everything to one side and start deleting elements I don't need. This is going to take a while, so please bear with me. I just want to bring in furniture from the old work and just place them in the scene and then render the scene just so you can appreciate what we've been doing so far. This might I'm not decided yet. This might be my last tutorial on this particular job. All right. If you have questions, you can ask me. I'll be happy to answer. It never ends, you know. All right. It's hard to tell how many elements you want in your 3D scene. Even with everything I'm bringing in right now, some people may still think, oh, it's missing plants, it's missing trees, all right, missing a fountain. So if you have resources like that, you can bring them in. Some people may want a pool in it, so it never ends. But I'm just trying to make it decent. So when you learn the tools I use to bring certain things in, where you see where I got certain resources from, then you can use the knowledge that you've acquired over the course of the tutorial to redesign your own house. You might design a house that's bigger than this. You might build a townhouse. You might build a terrace of houses. Do you get? It could be you might use the same skill to develop an estate. I've done that before. So there's no one size fits all approach. I'm not saying you have to copy everything. What I'm showing you here is the technique